Welcome, class, to the very first session of Magical Theory, or rather, any theory that I can come up with. Hi, my name is Anthony Hampton, and I will be your teacher today. This is the first episode of theory classes. Well, actually, I'm not quite sure about the name quite yet. Going to work on that. Anyways, this episode is all about theory, a very special theory of magic I just thought of. Everyone knows that elementalists have limited control over four elements: fire, water, air, and earth. And they can summon elemental creatures to help them, such as rock beasts, air beasts, actually, avatars of rock, fire, water, air. At least that's the impression I got from Rift. Anyways, I got this idea recently because on a game I role play with some people. There's a pyromancer and there's a cryomancer, and then I made a character that was a geomancer. And today I kind of thought of, well, fire and water are complete opposites. Air and earth are complete opposites. Well, what if there are 8 great Mancies? Elementalists are at the center of an 8 of a sort of prong type thing, or wheel. There we go, wheel. Anyways, for these first areas represent the 4 elements. Up here we have air. Then we have earth down here. Fire here. And water here. So first we have aeromancy, geomancy, pyromancy, and hydromancy. Earth, air, water, fire. It's pretty simple, right? And then right where this yellow dot is an elementalist. So these 4 Mancies represent what I'm going to call the archetype Mancies. Now then, these orange lines represent... Oh, look, it's a compass. Makes perfect sense, right? Okay, well, anyways, here we have CR for cryomancy, between air and water, because essentially ice is formed when water gets really, really cold, and air has actually been known to... Air magic has actually been known to cool things down greatly. So we have cryomancy in between air and water, and cryomancy have the innate sense of both hydromancy and aeromancy. Opposite of cryomancy, we have magmamancy. Not really a term that's real. However, think about it. Fire and earth make magma. So we have pyromancers and geomancers who are together to make magma, and they can control the magma together. So what if someone goes straight into learning magmamancy? They can control magma. They'd have innate fire and earth abilities. Yeah, guys can't really see me all that well. Anyways, here's where it gets tricky. I spent a bit more time thinking about this because these two seem like they could go either way for something called chloromancy. This I got from Rift. Chloromancy I got from Rift also. Basically deals with healing and plants. Well, makes most sense for plants to go with earth and water, right? So go ahead and put chloromancy or CHL down here. Chloromancy is the magic of growing plants, healing people, that sort of stuff. It's not like Arbormancy where you have full control over plants. No, Chloromancy is more for healing, which brings me to this final area in which we have Necromancy. Necromancy is the power over death, mainly raising a minions, doing death damage, so to say, and fire burning bodies, and air. Well, air carries the putrid stench of death. Oh, that's how it works. Well, now I finally have it all worked, how this theory all worked out. Anyways, got a bit off track there. This is my first episode, by the way, so please excuse the cheapness of this. Anyways, if you master Geomancy, well, you automatically close off Aeromancy. However, here's where it comes down to further explanation of these 8 grand Mancies, as what I'm going to call them. The 4 archetype Mancies, and then the 4 hybrid Mancies. There we go. The archetype Mancies counter each other directly. So, air counters earth, water counters fire. So, essentially, if you learn Geomancy first, you close off Aeromancy, which ends up making you close off your chances of becoming a Cryomancer or a Necromancer as well. So basically, you can have up to 3 Mancies. So once I hit Earth, I close off Cryomancy, Aeromancy, and Necromancy. If I were to choose Hydromancy, then I could, and then I would actually have a really easy time doing Chloromancy. If I chose Pyromancy, then I'd have a really easy time doing Magmamancy. Now, however, if you choose Cryomancy, Magmamancy, Necromancy, or Chloromancy first, then you automatically close off everything that does not deal with both the 2 archetypes that make the hybrid that you learned. Oh gosh. I've never really been much of a explainer, and I'm sorry that my ideas are not all that clear. And of course this is the first episode. And I'm using a sort of camera system that came with my computer. But anyways, that's your first theory, and hopefully we'll have more. My name is Anthony Hampton, and I'll see you next time on Theory Classes. Oh, there we go. We can have that as a title. Theory Classes.